Yeah, they was missing my. There's a porno, ain't no doubt. Fuck all my friends, no clout. Fuck all my friends, my brother true. Cause I'd rather be with you. Cause I'd rather be with you. When that ain't true. Cause I'd rather be with you. I see blue sky every time I stare in your eyes. I often lose time every time I stare in your eyes. You look just right every time I stare in your eyes. Boom, 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 boom. Hold on, we playing this one next. Hold on, what does that do, joint? All I know is I feel alive with you. You're dancing in the dark with my heart into. You're dancing in the dark with my heart into. And I really wanna have this moment. 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 Girl, all I know is I feel alive with you. And I really wanna have this moment. 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 Girl, all I know is I feel alive with you. Girl, all I know is I feel alive with you. And I really wanna have this moment. 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 This moment with you. I feel the rise. Dancing in the dark, I see it in your eyes. Don't act surprised. You are my type. Coughing on my lips, I know you feel the high. And I really wanna have this moment. I'm tryna wait to jump on it. Hey, to that private room and own it. But we only have a moment. And I don't need no condolence. All I need you to do is control it. Take text, slide in and hold it. I don't know if you know this, but I really wanna have this moment. And I really wanna have this moment. And I really wanna have this moment. And I really wanna have this moment. Yeah, all I know is I feel alive with you. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, all I know is I feel alive with you. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, all I know is I feel alive with you. Hey, hey, hey. And I really wanna have this moment. 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 That's all I know is I feel alive with you. Hey, hey, hey. And I really wanna have this moment. Oh, wake that ass up. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? It's been a little bit. It's been a little bit. This ain't gonna be a long one, but we're gonna have a good time while we on here. I'm gonna talk a little bit of ish, have a little bit of chitty chitty chat chat, chitty chitty bang bang.
As far as the channel goes, later on today we're gonna make a game day platter because we got all the games on today. They got all the NBA games on. They got 2 NFL games on. So if you like football and you like basketball, today's a great day to sit in the crib, zibs, put on the games, and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Merry Christmas, and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? So, for me, we about to make a game day platter. So if you want to catch that vid, that's gonna be at about 11 o'clock or about 12 o'clock, something like that. What up, everybody? Um, and the game day platter, we're gonna make fresh mozzarella sticks. So it's the first time we've ever made mozzarella sticks. I ain't never made mozzarella sticks before in my life, but I'm about to make them, and they're gonna be the best for sure. Chicken wings, nachos, the whole shebang bang. You know what I'm saying? Have a good time with the family. Hope y'all having a good time out there. If you celebrate the holidays, Merry Christmas to you. Whatever, Happy Hanukkah, whatever damn thing you celebrate. Okay, happy holidays to you. Okay, make sure y'all all having a good time. Make sure you with your family. Make sure you enjoying yourself. All right, just make sure you're smiling. Even if you don't believe in whatever the fuck is going on in the world right now, just be happy and smile a little bit. Okay, that's all you gotta do. Merry Christmas to all y'all on here. Okay, everybody on here, Merry Christmas to y'all. Uh. I'm gonna give my little outlook on 2026 real quick, cause that's what I want to start with. But first, I'm gonna get to some of these people try to really rob a store. Hold on, they tried to rob a store by dragging the ATM out the store. What the fuck? Look at these motherfuckers.
They use a sledgehammer to get inside. Then they hook a rope to the ATM and floor the SUV. The ATM
This a movie. Damn.
This all happened in White Settlement. Let's go to Fox Sports' David Sintendry because David.
We gotta look at the news. I ain't been on the news a little bit, so I gotta see what's been popping, y'all. Them niggas pulled that shit straight out the damn store. Ooh, if you was in that way, you was mad. Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Inside a White Settlement 7-Eleven around 3 a.m. Wednesday. A stolen SUV parks in front of the store. Two men.
Whoa, this was not a good idea. Like,
get out of the SUV. One of them smashes store windows with a sledgehammer.
Like, they ain't never heard of discretion. Y'all niggas don't want to be discreet. You gonna go to the one store that got.
Look at this. A force.
Bro. Man. Shit, you was gonna be chop suey. Oh my gosh. And then what you gonna do? Drag it around? These motherfuckers crazy.
White Settlement Police Chief Christopher Cook says officers responded 15 seconds after the thieves fled.
That's how bad it's getting out here, y'all. They out here doing movie shit.
They were unable to hold on to the ATM for long. The cable breaks, so the ATM goes flying into a grass culvert near a Mitsubishi auto dealership. Video shows where police found the ATM.
So they didn't even get the ATM. These motherfuckers, dickhead supreme. These are dumb. These boo-boo the fools. These boo-boo the fools. They didn't even get the ATM. Motherfuckers did all this shit for nothing. All this hard work. Oh shit! They definitely didn't think this through.
It's always a stolen SUV. It's always two guys.
This gets me to my 2026 outlook. Okay, I do not think it's going to be a great year next year at all. If you know anything about economics, deflation is about to happen. All right, it's already starting to happen in certain sections, but it's really about to hit. Prices are about to start dropping because people ain't got no money. They ain't got no money to spend on anything. And they out there doing Grand Theft Auto movie crimes, stealing ATMs. Literally, bro went in there, hooked it up with cable wires. Like, they really watched a movie. Because that happened in plenty of movies. They watched a movie. They must have just got high as a bitch. They probably got high as fuck, watched a movie, and was like, you know what, we gonna go try this shit because we ain't got no money anyways for our next hit. They had to be some dumbass concoction of an idea, because what makes you think you gonna be able to hook some cables up and what? It's gonna be like a movie? It's just gonna retract back into your vehicle and some shit and everything gonna be. How you gonna get into the safe once you get to where you gonna get it to? They really didn't think that shit through, but that's where I'm going with this. I think right now people's minds are so fucked up, like mentally, people are so like in a delusional space that they're almost willing to do anything to survive. Because survival's starting to kick in now. A lot of people ain't got no money. All right, people acting like they got some money and they are struggling. People are struggling. There ain't no money out here. Jobs ain't hiring. Okay, people are still getting fired. It's not good. It's not good. There ain't no money. So people are resorting to craziness now, like at an all-time high. Because to be honest, what the hell else you gonna do? I guess. But jump into the movie world and hook up some cables to a safe and pull ATM and pull it out the damn grocery store. The 7-Eleven, I don't even, that didn't even make sense. I don't even understand how they thought that was a great idea. Like, where you gonna go? You gonna just drag it down the street, making all that noise? They gonna kill. This is crazy. Yeah, apartments getting cheaper. I don't know about all that. Actually, there's an apartment by my house that just got like shot up. Like just got shot up. I don't know what happened. It just got shot up. I don't know if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. Like it's like right by my crib. Oh, hold on. Let me get to the next thing. Shit. Getting crazy shit in the news. Then a state trooper got fucking
Imagine
killed.
being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it.
I'm gonna try to find a story about my crib. But a state trooper got killed. What the fuck going on here? Damn. I gotta get back to the news.
A state trooper killed, the suspect also dead. Let's listen in live right now.
Yeah, it's ghetto everywhere right now. They popping state troopers now, y'all? In Delaware? The fuck out of here. Who doing this shit? Damn. Yeah, you gotta stay in the crib, y'all. Even the state troopers ain't safe.
Around 2 p.m., the Delaware State Police and surrounding law enforcement agencies responded to the Delaware Division of Motor Vehicles located at 2230 Hester Boulevard in Newcastle for a report of an active shooter. The early investigation revealed that a 44-year-old male suspect entered the DMV as a customer. A short time later, the suspect approached the trooper who was working an overtime assignment sitting at the reception desk and shot him.
Yo, nah, they ain't doing this, nigga.
The trooper pushed the DMV employee out of harm's way, and the suspect shot the trooper again. Multiple police agencies responded.
Nah, nigga, they ain't. I know they've been doing some crazy stuff. Violence has definitely been happening. But you telling me they walking just into DMV then just straight? They been doing that? When they been doing that? Bro, you can't, man, nah, hell nah, they ain't been doing that. Wait a minute, let's listen to this story a little more. Ain't no way.
DMV, and a Newcastle County police officer.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
And shot him. The suspect was taken to an area hospital where he died.
Nah, they ain't been doing this, bro. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Where he succumbed to his injuries. His name is being withheld until his family has been notified.
They ain't been. This some whole new shit right here.
A second trooper sustained a minor gunshot-related injury. A second trooper sustained a minor non-gunshot-related injury and was not transported to the hospital. A 40-year-old woman was taken to an area hospital for minor non-gunshot-related injuries.
That's what I'm saying. This some new shit. I never heard of this.
For shortness of breath and declined to be transported to the hospital. That's all the details we have at this time. Now,
bro, like at the DMV, bro. Like what the fuck? They didn't give you your license or something? Like the line must have been too long. The previous time he was there. What, the DMV? Man, nah. And a state trooper, not like just a plain old, not a security guard. Not like just a RoboCop. Not a rent-a-cop. Not one of those, no, a state, not a regular cop. A state trooper. This ain't happened before. This some new shit. I'm telling you, the world 2026.
William D. Crotty for a few remarks.
Look, I'm telling you, 2026 about to be not good. This is my outlook on 2026. I'm trying to show y'all through visuals right now. Okay, there ain't gonna be no money. Ain't no money. People broke. They trying to hook up things to ATMs and drag them out to 7-Elevens. Okay, people was in there getting a bag of chips, trying to go home and have a good night, watch a movie or something, and they can't even make it home because damn ATM they took their legs out. Come on, man. And then you just at the DMV trying to renew your license. You trying to get your license plate sticker, and then little behold, somebody walk in and off the state trooper. Y'all telling me this some new shit, y'all. This some new shit. Okay? This some new shit. What up, everybody? What up, She Ate with Digital? What up, girl? This some new shit, y'all. Appreciate it.
The Delaware State Police family today suffered a devastating loss. We lost a brother, a son, a best friend, a coach, a husband, and a father. Our trooper loved his community. He served with honor and integrity. And his life was
This is just crazy.
By senseless.
So let me give you one more. So I can just kind of paint the picture where 2026 is going. Because 2026 ain't about to be great. I just don't think so. I just don't think so. I just don't think so. I think financially it's not going to be great. I think in terms of the uptick in violence, it's not going to be great. Mentally for people right now, it's not going to be great. And I think as this year ends and next year starts to unfold, I think a lot of people are going to be like, holy shit, I was not prepared for the world that I have to live in right now. I was not prepared for the world I have to live in right now. I think some people are prepared. I think some people take life seriously. They focus on their health. They focus on their family. They focus on making sure they're getting money the right ways and extending themselves in the right ways. But a lot of people, I think, just at the end of the day, have just been focused mainly on themselves, but in the wrong way. And I think that's going to show for a lot of people next year real fast. I don't think it's gonna take long at all. Last thing I wanted to go into is this Epstein file shit, because this is the last, for me, this is the last kind of drawback. So as y'all know, media now has changed in a way where we don't know what's real or we don't know what's fake, right? And with AI and all these new technologies coming, it's kind of hard to decipher what is news, what is not news, what should we be looking into, what we should not be looking into. And I think when you get to the level of thinking of like, all right, is it some group of people with some master plan doing these things to us? Or is it just us doing it to ourselves because we allow ourselves to fall into whatever traps that are put in our way? And I don't really think that it's really on us as much as it's on these figures that have so much power that they can dictate and control anything and everything we do across the globe. And I think the Epstein files and this supposed 300-page document that's supposed to show us everything, which is heavily redacted, not being released properly, is just one way where they're just kind of laughing in our face. Like, hey, we can do whatever the fuck we want, and we can also control the narrative however the fuck we want, and there's nothing you can really do about it. And that's always been the case, but now it's just getting scarier because they don't even have to put their faces. They don't have to, with AI and these deep fakes and all this crazy stuff, they can pretty much, the propaganda can get crazy. All right. And this all leads to individuals not understanding where they need to take their life in the direction they need to go. And if your source for anything is the news or media and you're banking on that to help you guide your life, you're pretty much screwed. because it's all bought and paid for. Everything is bought and paid for. You don't know who is an agent, a spy, a this person or that person. You don't know what comments are real. You don't know anything. You have no clue. You're never gonna know. Like before, maybe early 2000s, you can be like, nah, if this is on news, if this is legit. Now, thank you, I appreciate that. Now, you don't know. There's no clue. You're gonna have no clue of what's real, what's fake. Did this person do that? Is that you have no clue? And it's just sad. It's sad. We're in
The
that
Justice
world.
Department released nearly 30,000 more pages of documents related to the late convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, including many that reference President Donald Trump. The new batch comes as the DOJ is being criticized for not releasing all of the documents by the deadline set by Congress and heavily redacting many of those they have put out. Our White House correspondent Liz Landers has been going through the recent batch, and she joins us now. Hi, Liz. What is in this latest release?
This is 30,000 more pages that were put up last night, taken down, and then reposted by the Justice Department. This includes photos, video surveillance, a lot of legal correspondence between different prosecuting areas that were prosecuting the Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell case. There are a few pages of this that are fully redacted, no explanation why. There's also an email that mentions 10 co-conspirators that the FBI was discussing in 2019. That is some news that people have picked up on. And there's also a few mentions of President Trump.
Let's talk about some of those mentions of him. We should say the president has not been accused of any wrongdoing in relation to Epstein, but there are some troubling references in here.
There's a reference in one FBI file that includes a rape allegation. This was apparently made during the height of the 2020 campaign. There's also a court document that talks about a 14-year-old girl who was taken to Mar-a-Lago in 1994. She said that she was there with Jeffrey Epstein, who introduced her to its owner, Donald Trump. Epstein apparently elbowed Trump playfully, asking him, referring to Jane Doe. This is a good one, right? Trump smiled and nodded in agreement. They both chuckled, and Doe felt uncomfortable, but at the time was too young to understand why. There was another Department of Justice internal email sent from a U.S. attorney.
All right, so that's just a little bit of what's been released, but obviously, like she said, most of the document is heavily redacted, and there's some pages that you can't see nothing. Whole pages are blocked out. So this just leads me to kind of think that, all right, I can't believe anything anyone says ever in media. I never really did. But now it's to the point where they only care about themselves. They care about making their wallets bigger and bigger and bigger, bank accounts fatter and fatter and fatter, and doing whatever the fuck they want and just laughing in our faces. And I think going into next year, you're going to see that at a higher level. At a higher level. I do think these reports are going to come out more. I do think we will get more information about a bunch of just heinous people in the world, but nothing's going to come from it. We're just going to act like nothing happened and go about our business because we don't know. We're not going to know if it's real or not. We're not going to know. So that means anybody who wants to truly be a evil person, they can really get away with it now at a high level. And I think that's what people truly don't understand. So when you're on the internet or when you're doing anything online or you're doing anything in your life at this point in time, you really got to kind of look both ways and be like, all right, can I really trust this motherfucker? Can I trust this person? Can I trust this information? Can I trust this news? Because if you don't believe you can, or if you do believe you can, you still could be wrong. You still could be tricked. It still could be some damn bullshit. You just don't know. And that's where I'm at right now. So I'm pretty much done with media. I'm gonna look at the news. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute since I really looked at the news. I'm on here today looking at some stuff right now, but it's been a hot minute. I'm gonna keep up with some of the stuff when it comes to the finance. But all this extra stuff like the war, these Epstein files, all this other stuff, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. The Candace Owens stuff, the Charlie Kirk stuff, I'm done with all that stuff. Because at the end of the day, I don't know what's going on. It just seemed like it's entertainment for them. Like they just making money off the ratings and the news, and it's just something to talk about. It don't seem like what justice is going to, who's serving justice? Who's getting justice? What is justice? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? It don't mean shit. So I think next year, if you got good intentions for yourself, you should just focus on your damn self. First and foremost, your health. You should get as healthy as possible, okay? The food in the stores is not great, all right? You're going to have to try to get some locally sourced stuff. Really look at the packages if you are in the stores getting food. Cook your food at home because obviously this fast food ain't good. And really take care of your health, all right? Because it's getting bad out here. A lot of shit's flying around, floating around. People getting sick left and right. Everybody big as can be. It's not good. Take care of your health. Secondly, all right, take care of your finances. Look at the world, man. The world's changing in a way that I think people aren't truly noticing, and they're trying to stick to the old way. You're not going to be able to make easy money anymore. You're going to have to actually have skills. You're going to have to actually be able to do something. And if you have not figured out what you want to do and develop skills in the area that people actually need, that robots and AI will not take from you, you better get on it now. Like ASAP. Like ASAP. And there's not many. Okay? Obviously, one is doing a side hustle like YouTube or like content creation or selling digital products like old girl was up in the chat. I forget her name, but old girl in the chat was selling something. I know she was selling something like that. That's one way. Babysitting, pet sitting, that's gonna be a crazy side hustle next year. I'm hooking y'all up on the side hustles right now, okay? If you can get into streaming somehow, that's probably gonna be the biggest one that could make you the most money, okay? If you can get into streaming somehow, that's probably gonna make you the most money the quickest. Like, if you can really get into it and you want to be in the camera and you want to entertain, you can really make some money off this streaming stuff, okay? That's gonna be a hit next year. Babysitting, pet sitting, daycares, anything like that. That's gonna go crazy. If you got the ability, like a home, and you can get a section of your home and set it up where you can either babysit, dog sit, something like that, I'm telling you, bank, 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 bank. It's already crazy daycare prices, but with the education system changing and them closing a bunch of schools, a lot of people are gonna be homeschooling their kids. Okay, but a lot of people ain't gonna want to do that all the time, so they're gonna need places to take their kids because they still gotta work. They gonna still have to make some money somehow, and you could be that place where they drop the kids off at. Okay, okay. Would you rather retire in 10 years or dream job for life? I ain't never retire. Retiring don't make no sense. I don't understand what retirement mean. So what you telling me? I work for 60 years or 50 years of my life, and then I sit on a beach and do nothing until I die? That seemed like jail. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That's jail to me. Only thing different is there ain't just sand instead of bars and shit, and I can eat the food I want to eat, and people ain't yelling at me all day. But that's still jail. I want to create things and do stuff my whole life until you gotta ride this shit till the wheels fall off. Ain't no fucking breaks. Ain't no taking no time off. Ain't no rest. Hell no. I don't know when I'm gonna die, so I ain't about to be like I want to stay. No, absolutely not. I'm sorry. I want to live in my dream life, in my dream job, and do and work until the wheels fall off, okay? Until my body can't do it no more, I'm still gonna be trying. And even when my body can't do it, I'm gonna try to use my mind, okay? We gotta no, I don't want to be bored and do what? Look like it. No, and eat shitty food all day and be fat and no. I don't understand how people thought retirement sounded great. They've been tricking people. That shit never sounded great to me. I never wanted to go work a 9-to-5 job and retire and then do nothing. I don't understand. Also, when you're younger, you're more agile, you're more able to do the things you want to do. So why would I want to wait till I'm 60 or 70 or some age like that to then try to do my hobbies? And no, you ain't gonna be able to do them. Like, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. But back to what I was saying, y'all. Back to what I was saying. Great question, though. Great question. You're gonna have to focus on your health. All right. Focus on your finances. We're talking about side hustles. All right. Side hustle number one, that's gonna make the most money next year. Probably gonna be like streaming or selling digital products or something like that online. All right. Side hustle number two, that's gonna make the most money. This is my predictions. Babysitting, pet sitting, anything sitting somebody, kid or animal or something like that. It's gonna be hella banking that. Okay, a lot of the schools are closing because of all the little things changing with reclassifications of jobs, and a lot of shit's changing. So if you got the ability to take your house and convert a section to like so where you can sit something, a dog, a cat, anything, a person, something, do it. Okay, because there's gonna be plenty of money in that. Plenty of money in that. I would not jump into crypto or stock, none of that shit. All that shit about to hit the whoop de whoop. Okay, that is not the way to go. That is it's about to hit the whoop de whoop. It's just about to go up and down. Real estate hit the whoop de whoop, about to go up and down. Like any of that shit is not about to be where it's at. Services. Okay, this is next. All right, number 3, services. So like personal training, people big as hell, and I'm sorry, Ozempic ain't gonna cut it. It might help you lose a little bit of weight, but you ain't gonna tone your body up. The robot ain't gonna help you get in shape. So you're gonna need a trainer. You're going to need somebody who know what they're talking about to help you get in shape at some point. Because if you can't do the help yourself, you're going to need somebody to do it. So I think that personal care industry is going to go through the roof. And I don't mean in terms of like Botox and all that other shit, because I think a lot of people starting to realize all that shit they've been doing to their face and their body with all these pills and all these, it's fucking them up. So they're going to have to go the whole holistic, natural way. And they're going to have to find somebody. And you could be that somebody. Okay, so personal care in multiple ways too. Not just like fitness and nutrition, but I'm talking about the elderly too. Okay, these older people getting older, and a lot of people disconnecting with they not with their parents anymore. People have fell out. Relationships aren't what they used to be. So if you can get you an old folks home or something like that, or make your house an old folks home or something like that. Get with the government, get one of them little programs, get you some people in there. You could have a little spot. I'm telling you, and that's gonna be big bank. All right, so it's gonna be really like personal care stuff. All right, person to person things. All right, that's gonna be where the money is. That's gonna be where the side hustles is. In terms of actual jobs, man, oh man, I don't know. I think I don't know. If you can't, yeah. If you're not really skilled, like I'm talking about, like if you went to college and you got a degree, but you ain't like really code and what the hell you got your degree in, don't even apply because you're not about to get hired. You're gonna have to be coded at what you do to get a good paying job now. So a lawyer, yeah, but lawyers, they'll be straight. Doctors, actual doctors, they'll be straight. High level engineers, they'll be straight. High level coders, they'll be straight. Man, anything mid level, I don't know. You gonna be straight. Good luck. I don't know. Anything entry level, you definitely getting replaced by AI and a robot. So I think I think a lot of people gotta. Yeah, I don't know. It's not gonna be good. If you have a good job right now, don't quit. Okay, you better start kissing ass, sucking up, and don't be talking about give me some more money right now because ain't no more money. You better be happy with what you got if you're getting paid well. If you getting paid over 80K right now and you live in America, you better just be happy with your job and be cool, okay? And be the best employee of the month every motherfucking week, okay? Every week. I ain't talking about employee of the month every week, okay? You better be shining star of the year of the century. You better be all of that right now, all right? And if you trying to go interview for a job, you better come in there with the coldest mouthpiece. You better be able to explain what you can do, how you can do it, how you're better, and how you gonna make that company some money. Because they not just hiring nobody anymore. The DEI era is over, okay? This whole era of just trying to get people in for whatever, no. Now it's survival of the fittest. It's competitive now. It's about competition. It's about actually making money. So they're not going to be hiring people for no reason. So you got to have some actual skills. All right. As far as education goes, I wouldn't go to college. I'm getting a trade. Unless, listen, I would go to college if I was an athlete. And this is what people should be doing. All right. If you got some kids and they have that age within like 15, 16, 17, 14, something like that. Okay, 14, 15, 16, 17, something like that. You better be making them the coldest athlete and try to get them some NIL deals and get them paid in college. Okay, because there's plenty of money in that too. Some of y'all gotta understand, your kids is an investment as well. Invest in your motherfucking kids. All right, y'all got kids out there, y'all ain't investing in enough. Invest in the kids, okay? Invest. Hey, plumbing, the best trade up out. Hey, man, become a plumber. If you can become a plumber, you're gonna be rich as fuck. I swear to God. Plumbing where it's at. I don't care what nobody say. If you can become a plumber, you gonna be getting paid. Paid. It don't matter what the hat is. The hat, HVAC is, yeah, HVAC too. It don't matter what the hat is. The hat is fresh. I got a Gengar one too. It's legit. It's legit. You can take me serious because I have a social media page right now where I'm actually monetizing. I'm getting paid right now to talk to y'all. So, you know, I'm just trying to put you on some game. If you don't want to take me serious, you can get off. I really don't care. It ain't up to me. You may fail next year. And if you fail, just hop back on. Let me know how your year going. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to check in on you. Let me know how your year going next year. I hope it go well. All right, y'all. So those are the side hustles that I think that's going to be legit. If you can get into a good side hustle, get into one. In terms of trades, bros, plumbing, HVAC, any trade, to be honest. Anything where you can help somebody get some shit done and you can accept cash and go in there and do it yourself. Anything like that, okay? Any personal service, you know what I'm saying, where that's something no robot can't do. That's going to be in there. As far as, like, different countries warring, I don't think, to be honest, that these countries really be beefing like that. I mean, I know they be beefing, but in terms of like an actual war breaking out, I don't think no war about to happen. Not between America and anybody next year. So I think we safe on that front. I do think we're gonna have some crazy weather. I think the weather just be getting crazier and crazier every year. So I do think there's gonna be some crazier, maybe natural disasters that may happen. But I also do think there might be like some crazier like terror things that may happen too. But not like no full blown war. I don't think that's gonna happen. What else do I think? What else do I think? No, that's it. That's it. That's it. All right, y'all, man. Shit, that's it. That's all I want to leave y'all with today. It's a happy Merry Christmas. I got a family. We gonna cook a little later. You know we all be on this motherfucker cooking, having a good time. I'm focusing on a lot of things that I talked about as well. I'm a personal trainer. I'm in that personal care. I got a YouTube. We got regular jobs as well. We got all that. So I'm on that whole wave. I ain't just talking some shit. I'm doing that shit. Obviously focus on my health. Oh, y'all know how we do over here. But we have fun too. You know, you gotta live life a little bit, enjoy yourself. So make sure you find your hobbies, find your passions, find the people that you truly mess with and you truly care about. Make sure you take care of them. You know what I'm saying? Take care of the people that you mess with. And that's it. I'm gonna leave y'all with some of my music. And you know, it's your boy Leroy Mitchell. Hey, hey. Beauty body of a goddess, baby. Hey. Aphrodite. She got a mind like you. I hope you don't mind if I do. Take a seat next to you, baby. I know this might drive you crazy, but you remind me of. Appreciate you. I'm gonna give everybody a little shout out. Shout out Drew Badger 68. Shout out Jeff. Shout out Tarzan down something. Damn, bro, you singing that shit. Hold on. Bro was singing that shit. Let me come down a little bit. Shout out Barbara. Shout out P, whatever that is. Shout out Shepherd. Shout out We Love. Shout out Zeft. Shout out Adam. Give everybody a shout out who came on the chat. Shout out Richard. Shout out Chef Smoke a Lot. Shout out Nice Guy Gone Mad. Shout out Triple Up. Who else we got on here? Shout out Armin. Shout out, who else we got on here? Bill Crew. Who else we got out here? She ate with Digital. That's that lady with the content. Everybody check her out. Shout out Jasmine. Shout out EIT or EI Thomas. Shout out Crazy K. Getting everybody a little shout out here. Shout out Egg Natty. Shout out Val Daniel. Who else we got? ZC. Merry Christmas, everybody. Shout out X-Craft. Shout out Stacy. Shout out Great Name. Shout out Break Forever. Shout out Maggie, LP, and Benjamin. All right, get some shout outs here. If I ain't give you a shout out, let me know. All right, if I ain't give you a shout out, let me know. Okay? All right, let me know. Let me know. We about to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? About to get up out of here. Merry Christmas, y'all. Hope y'all have a beautiful day. From my family to yours, it's your boy Leroy Mitchell. Deuces. My Miss Aphrodite. Hey, hey.